So lads, this is going to be a funny video. I wish I had my popcorn now. I wish I had my popcorn. So lads. Oh, this is funny. This is funny. Basically, we've seen from JD. Tweet from him about Baylor requirements. And the 2K community is not happy. And there's the civil war of the MyTEAM community. Well, right now it's Ty Debo versus the rest, but Ty Debo's putting up a valiant fight, lads. He's putting up a valiant fight. But let's all forget about this game. Like, if we're not gonna laugh, we'll cry about this. But my God, lads, my God. So we're gonna be going over a bunch of prominent creators' tweets and just seeing how it's reacted to. So the original tweet, the JD crossover tweet, the Baylor requirements go crazy. To get this done in 50 games, it would take 25, 12, and 11 a game, and it's not even including the other 4. This is worse than Iggy. Gets from 50. Wow. 2K down bad in the eyes of the community. Skills challenge inside scoring 12-minute quarters. Use Gasol, pick and pop. Snagging boards, Stanley Johnson. 36 offense rebound, 49 defense rebound. Should get a lot of assists in one game. You also need 30 double-doubles. Is there 30 double-doubles here? Yeah, 30 double-doubles. So you gotta do at least this. You gotta do this 30 times. If you're complaining about that, you gotta do this 30 times. And a 12-minute quarter game, that's an hour. That's not an effective way of doing this. They think the average players don't have jobs, and 100% they're making decisions based on the 2020 pandemic, I think, where people don't have jobs. Or SBCs and FIFA easier. I mean, SBCs are cards you already have, so it's a little bit different, but FIFA objectives are a lot easier. People tagging Ronnie, they're tagging the wrong people. I'm going to be honest, I like the MyTEAM devs, they're tagging the wrong people right there. I don't want to get spam, but the wrong people are being tagged. This makes Iggy agendas seem reasonable. The 50-hour Iguodala grind seem reasonable. Nah, 2K heard the complaints about Mitchell and decided to do this and decided to make it worse. This can't even be casually done while playing at the same time as Donovan Mitchell. It's even wrong. Oh, people are not happy. I mean, rightfully so. I'm not happy. Talk about taking the grind to the next level for a 93 Baylor. I wouldn't do this if it was an endgame card in September. Glad I chose to go my career. This is wild. No, this is way too much trying to reach level 40, not even. Full info. This is nuts. How does 2K expect them to get this done? Fair enough. What are they doing? Okay, so in general, people are not happy. People are not happy at all. This is why FUT will be better in MyTEAM. I actually kind of don't disagree with that. And with FUT coming out next week, DB Goal coming soon. These requirements, this needs to change. This is disgusting. There is not one positive thing about this. There is not one positive thing. And also, from Blasian, so we get a long gen for Island and the new packs. The new packs halved. It went from 14% to 7% for a shake. It freaking halved. Look up his incentives, and he has pay incentives to focus on more microtransactions. Only going to get worse. I mean, we're not wrong with that. Like, this is a for-profit company. And there's a difference. This is what I always say. There's a difference between understanding that a company is for profit and being pissed at it. Like, we are players. All I actually give a damn about is if the game is fun for the majority of people, including myself. That's all I, at the end of the day, give a damn about. And I also give a damn about whether or not making content is fun. What I don't give a damn about is how much 2K profits. And that's one of the biggest reasons where it's like, I've seen guys like Lakers fan tweeted out and was like, it's harder to update your players because of inflation in the real world. Screw that. 2K is $1 billion company. And then even, and like, I gotta give props to Jonas. A lot of people are saying his response is bad. His response is pretty good. He genuinely was like, yeah, this is ridiculous. But like, what the hell is any of us complaining gonna do about it? And it's understandable. Me making this video is not gonna do anything. Us complaining is not gonna do anything about it. Because at the end of the day, 2K are gonna make their money. But at the same time, there's no point just sitting there with a smile and saying 2K is great. Everything 2K is great. Because when 2K is great, because to be balanced, you've got to give 2K props when they do something well and go get angry when 2K, not even get angry, criticize them when 2K do something bad. If you're not willing to do one or the other, if you're only willing to criticize when they're doing something bad, or if you're only willing to give them props when they do something good without doing the other, is not being completely balanced. And especially with my channel, with what I do, I gotta be balanced. They lower the odds people spend when people be spending less VC on packs. Yeah, it makes no sense. And then also, lads, for the double-doubles, got 7 doubles in a game and it only counted 1. You need to play 30 separate games where people get a double-double. And if you guys don't know, that's about 4 hours in itself. And it's hard. It's very hard to combo that with a lot of other things. That's about 4 hours in itself, doing that as quickly as possible. And doing that only gets you like 300 assists and gets you like no rebounds. Like the double doubles, like this is if you start chucking bricks for hours, this is probably closer to a 15-hour to 20-hour grind. If we're being honest, it's not a 10-hour grind. My tweet, I'm extremely confident as being the best my team ever. Lack of accessibility is a huge issue, and ignoring it is something I'm not willing to do. There's simultaneously too much to do and nothing to do. All I can do is laugh. There's no ways he's driving people away. That's me. DFS. I'm just putting it out there. DFS is the most positive person ever. I love DFS because it's 100% real. Speaking to him, like a lot of people are like, oh, he's just kind of like being positive for positive sake. No. He will say what he believes. And you can say this right now because he said the most negative thing he has ever said. This is the most negative thing. The fact that DFS has said something in a slight way negative about the game just shows how bad this is. If DFS is saying something not positive, it's pretty bad. From JD Crossover, he just tweeted this out, which basically has gone viral amongst the community. Toddy Sharp. What did Toddy tweet out? The 3 best players for the Lakers are trophy case worthy, Diamond Lamar Odom, and Elgin Baylor, who we are grinding for. These are the Lakers players. The best point guard is Norm Nixon with 25 perimeter defense. The best option is Norm Nixon. Like, Lakers players absolutely suck in this game. I'm sorry, you might be saying, oh, we get Kazi Russell. This is not the Kazi Russell we're looking for. This is not the Kazi Russell. Taylor Horton Tucker, Lonnie Walker. We might have to literally use THD. Even HTB, when it came to this. Even HTB retweeted this. Like, this is when you know it's bad. This is when you know it's bad. Pulling a whole $20 without even a ruby. Without even a ruby. Like, he didn't even get a base of rubies. We all got sapphires and lower. There's a 51. There's a 49% chance. Oh no, sorry, there isn't. There's only a 17% chance of getting higher than a ruby. I'm wrong. There's only a 17% chance. And he's not even happy about this. Denver struck. Out here, let me get this right. You need 539 rebounds, 41 assists, whatever, to get Elgin Baylor. 10 hours of not even playing the game of chucking bricks. There was a week to do it. It's not that hard. Run a Lakers starting 5. And what if we don't want to use Lakers players? They're all ass. I agree. Remember this, man. This was so much better. Like, we didn't even... We don't know what we have till it's gone. All that in the span of a week. Did I get that right? 1k points in 1 week? That can't be serious. 2k snobs be like, you don't need every card in the game. I think that this argument is gone. I think this is so bad that this argument is now no longer... I said it yesterday. I think it's BS. I think it's BS. I think even Jazz, who's the biggest person who was a proponent of this, he's even saying this is an absolute joke. Obviously, that's Henry. And then, oh, he's gotten it bad. And I really want to defend Ty right here. Like, one situation is, he said, everyone complaining about Elgin Grimes 10-hour grind for top 3 small forward. If you don't want to grind, awesome, just get AK. But AK also costs a lot of MT. If you want a top small forward in the game for free, you have that opportunity. No, we don't. This line is what I don't agree with. He says you have the opportunity. No, we don't. The vast majority of people do not have enough hours in the day, spare hours in the day to have the opportunity. Saying you don't have the opportunity, I have the opportunity. I have the opportunity. People that don't have a job have the opportunity. The general population don't. I think that's where Ty is missing the point. He says here, I'm not even grinding for it. Again, Ty knows that there's better cards in the auction house, so there's no point in actually grinding for it. And the issue is that, like, there's one big grind during the week that's not on a Friday, and it's this. There's no point doing. So, like, where Ty is coming from, Ty's argument is that, like, he's happy that the best players in the game are achievable by grinding, and that a person shouldn't get one of the best cards in the game without putting in a serious amount of hours. And I actually agree with that point. The issue is that the only grinds are for the best players in the game, and if you don't want to put in those serious hours, you can't get anything. And that's where the issue is. And the argument of token rewards, sorry, out of focus. The argument of token rewards being like an opposite way to that, being like you can grind for token rewards. Most people had every token reward they wanted in the first weekend of this game. They do. And most people got them all in the first weekend of this game. So that, for me, like, it's so easy to get 300 tokens. 300 tokens you can get in like 4 hours. 4 hours, 5 hours of playing this game. And past 300 tokens, the token market is just fodder. After 300, it's fodder. So like I see his argument, but I also strongly disagree. And look at the fact that he's 61 replies for 131 likes. 28 replies for 25 likes. Ratio to comments. Wow. It's more than 10 hours. Those requirements are look. It's not. Do the post scoring challenge in semi-pro and you have it done within 10. The rebounds, you gotta chuck bricks. The 600 rebounds, you will not get this done within 10 hours. I'm being completely honest. And also it's 10 hours and you need to play the game. Totally get that it's optional, but how is this good for the game mode? I don't mind the grind, but I don't have time. I'm at work right now on lunch, and you guys get a head start with grind game right now. Love you. Have a great day. So where's the point when my team in the game will be fun? I haven't hit it yet. No reward for almost completing anything. No incentives. That's exactly it. No reward. If you get 99% of something done, you get nothing. I know you might be saying no participation trophies. It's a damn video game. There should be. Maybe participation trophies be less big. You shouldn't get as good of a trophy, as nice of a trophy for participation. But yeah, participation trophies for something do matter. This is not real life. This is a video game. This is meant to be fun. Play it again for a job. I agree. Still have to grind for centerpieces. If you don't have them, whatever. Stop defending this. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Ty is kind of dying on his hill. What if someone isn't willing to grind, doesn't have 12 hours a week to spare? Someone is willing to grind but doesn't have 12 hours a week to spare. Having usable cards with realistic grind should be achievable. No prob with 12 to 15 hour grinds. Only available 1 week is unreasonable. And I fully agree with that. This is a huge comment from Justin Lamar. By the way, this dude is going to be huge on YouTube. This dude is really good. Should games be work or fun? Everybody isn't a content creator. There needs to be smaller grinds. And I think this might be the most important thing of this whole thing. This might be one of the most important tweets right here. Should games be work or fun? And that is the biggest thing, is that there is a sense of achievement. Getting new content brings, and new smaller grinds brings excitement into players. That is a really, really important thing, is players being excited, players wanting to log in as much as possible. These short grinds, these smaller grinds, you might get a card, use them for a little bit. Everyone knows that the first couple of times you use a player, they're more fun than if you use them 100 times. Like when I go and get a new player and I just go and try him out, it's more fun than when I use them for the 100th game. And just having the ability to constantly do that does bring enjoyment in the game. The biggest enjoyment that most people have from my team is constantly getting new cards. And that is the thing. Not most people don't need to have the best cards all the time, because most people don't get the best cards. In any iteration of my team, the vast majority of people don't get the best cards all the time. And there has to be fun for those who aren't looking for the best cards, who don't need the best cards, who just want to use a variety of different cards and play with new cards. And this is what I agree with. More and more people, I think, are starting to go towards this. But I understand Ty's point, but he's really dying on this hill. He's really dying on this hill. Not even grinding for it because I'd rather vacate again. And then he says here, but y'all expect handouts for great cards. That's what the issue is. I think what Ty thinks that people are saying is that they want... First of all, Elgin Baylor's not that great a card. Abaji's better than him. Danny Green's better than him. Nobody wants the best card in the game as grind. Well, people do. Most people would rather have a card be 5% worse and have a chance of getting the card, or a 10% worse card. Most people would rather have the 8th best shooting guard in the game and have a chance of getting the 8th best shooting guard in the game than have the best shooting guard in the game on grind but have no chance of getting the best shooting guard in the game, if you get me. And I think that's where Ty's kind of just completely missed the point. I understand his argument. I do understand his argument, but I can see... You think on your no money spent so you get this card while playing an hour a day. I mean... Ty is Ty, so whatever time it takes to get a card, an offline card, he'll get it 30% quicker than everybody else. An online card, he'll get it 50% quicker than most people. A card like someone said, his jumper is mid at best, out in 2 weeks or 10 hours is a lot. A card like this on FIFA, max 3 hour grind, I agree. As someone who plays FIFA objectives a lot, I agree. Forgetting the most important part, this is a video game. It should be fun and take our minds of daily crap. This is not a full-time job like 2K thinks it is. By the time you finish grinding for this card, you'll be exhausted and hate the game instead of enjoying it. And that is huge. Again, another really, really important thing. A really, really important thing. And it is... like, you need to go play FIFA. They give out great cards a week for max 4 to 6 hour grind. If not 2. No gemstones. And that's one of the things I like about FIFA. And yeah, it just genuinely seems... I hate this type of comment here. people are just saying he used to be so humble. Ty is like, and saw things straight. Ty is just making a different argument to what people are making. Ty just doesn't like, no, he's just not really understanding where people are coming from. He's making a different, like, these are two people making a different argument. Like, this makes perfect sense if it was the argument people were making. Because I think people are more happy. I think that he thinks people are making the argument that they want to have the best cards in the game be grinds and also have them grind be easy. I think the alternative of having not the best cards in the game and easier grinds is in fact a more beneficial alternative to having the best cards in the game be gate kept by these massive grinds that no one can complete. And it's the reason why I've said for years, like guys like Ty have preached level 40 is not the same because there's no longer like Curry and they're a lot easier grinds. They want everyone to get it. And I actually always argued the other side, being like, yes, it's better to have a not as good card that is a lot more attainable because it keeps more people involved, keeps more people engaged, and means more people will get the card. And in the grand scheme of things, let's go for the mode. And I think that's kind of where the whole community's at a crossroads, because Ty is the only person that said this publicly. I know for a fact there's a lot of comp dudes that agree 150% with what Ty is saying, but they're just not going to... Oh, this is the Denver the Slayer. This is the DBG Slayer guy. This is Quandale. But like, basically, that's kind of it. It is essentially the MyTEAM civil war between the comp players who play this game either for a living or like it's a part-time job, and the casuals. This is the MyTEAM civil war, lads. And the side that I stand on, you know what? Sometimes in civil wars, you gotta go against your friends. You gotta go against people you're close to sometimes in civil wars. And I'm on the side of the casuals. I'm all on the side of the casuals, lads. And first of all, please, do not ever take anything personally about a video game opinion. We're all entitled to our own opinions. Nobody is technically right or wrong. There is nobody technically right or wrong. So Ty has his own opinion, I have my own opinion, JD has his own opinion, Denver has his own opinion, Henry has his own opinion, DFS has his own opinion. We're all entitled to our own opinions. At the end of the day, if you agree with me and you don't agree with him, cool. If you agree with that side and you don't agree with what I'm saying, cool. This is a video game debate at the end of the day. Not everyone's always going to agree. But lads, the MyTEAM civil war is not going to end anytime soon. As long as these grinds keep happening and we keep getting god tier grinds, the MyTEAM civil war is going to keep going. It's going to keep going. But yeah, I don't really know. If you don't laugh, you're going to cry. But anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.